Let me pull this one up. Ooh. Ooh. You ready, guys? I don't know if you are. I was recording this one while I was working on some paintings today, and we are ready to bees, Father. Oh, we are definitely going to be beesing with this one. She made Indian food for her in Salah.
I'm having a very bad mental health day, and my leg feels okay today, but my mental health is crap. But there are some things I would like to address. I would like to have a serious answer. I would like to know for real. Seriously. I would like to know from reaction channels that make such a big, or people who follow them. I want to know seriously. I'm not raging. I want to know on a serious, calm level.
She's a little bit level-headed right now, but it quickly descends.
What gives you the right to be invasive and know my visa status? Number one.
I mean, I don't know. Is visa status really like that sensitive of information? I don't think so. I mean, I know she's not talking about like any of us. There have been some people that are like going and getting like some personal information on the girly, but it's not necessarily like private information. It is public, I believe. She's just upset that people are going and finding it. The fact that she doesn't disclose her status proves that she's in no way a resident. I mean, she admits that she's not a resident. She can't be a resident. That's the thing. Like, her and Salah, because they are not natural-born Kuwaitis, they cannot declare themselves as Kuwaiti citizens. That's something that she does clarify in this.
Well, I would like to know that in your next videos, because there's this drama going around that Pete's apparently said some things, probably not realizing that it was a big deal. You know, he probably didn't think, oh.
Well, the thing is, girl, if you were just honest, it wouldn't be a big deal. That's the thing. But from the very start, you've been trying to make it so that, like, you yourself can one up the reaction channels and be like, see, you don't know anything. That's not what's happening. Pete spilled the beans. He did. You spilled your beans, Tommy. What does her visa status matter? Like, no one cares. I agree. Personally, it's not an interest of mine to really talk about it. Whatever. But, like, the matter of the fact is that she lied. You know, she did her classic of, well, I didn't lie, I just changed my mind, like, kind of thing, you know? She's trying to fight the Snowflake doc preemptively. Oh, she definitely watched it. Because it became live today, I believe, for non-members, so.
People are going to talk about this, like, her visa, who cares, you know? So I just want to clear some things up. Number one, I'm not mad at Pete's, and I'll never be mad at Pete's. So basically, for those of you who are new and don't know who Pete's is, he was, well, my former roommate, but he's been a friend, like a best friend for like probably, I don't.
Won't even mention that they dated at all. Didn't mention that he was a past boyfriend.
I don't know how many years now, but since like high school, okay? That won't change. And people like to virtue signal, well, as a Muslim woman, you're not allowed to have friends. Maybe that's true, that's not your business.
It's not your business.
Also apparently said he said when I was down in Canada, I visited his mom and was talking about, you know, how I would border hop and that I can't afford to come to Canada because plane tickets are expensive. All right. As for the plane fare, yeah, it's expensive.
See, she's going to keep saying it in such a way that sounds like so matter of fact, and it is true. Like, yeah, those are all very logistical reasons. So why did you lie about them in the first place? Or she didn't lie, she just changed her mind. Okay.
Even more than he said, usually. Because I usually go last minute, like I book my plane ticket last minute, so it's always more. So it's expensive. It's expensive to go travel to Canada. It's a very expensive plane ticket. It's not something I even like, technically, yeah, I could pay for it, or he could pay for it, or we could pay for it, whatever. It's no one's business. Technically, a ticket could be bought, but then like we have bills. Like I have a lot of debts I have to deal with from Canada.
And you have to cover all your husband's costs as well. You can't tell me that man is able to finance a whole fucking. Well, you couldn't tell me that she's able to finance it for him either. Christ. I don't know how he's doing that fucking cleaning product company bullshit. I don't know.
We have our bills here, and we are planning for other travel. And so for me to just go to Canada, like for no reason, like even a couple of times a year, it is expensive. And I have been doing it, I've been going, but so he's technically right. The airfare is expensive. And he's probably just assuming, because I never was rich or anything, and I'm not rich. I don't see what the T in is that. Like, what's the T? Oh no, she can't afford a plane ticket to Canada. If I need to go to Canada, I'll get there. Don't worry about it. So he's right.
Don't worry about it. We know Chantal has no issue doing things for food or money. So
Right about that. It is expensive to go to Canada.
It's expensive when you have to buy 2 seats for one person. That too. Because 1 seat already, I'm sure, is expensive enough. But 2? Oh, yeah.
It's not cheap. As for the border hopping,
I mean, I know that there was some, like, during the, like, before the pandemic and a little bit during, like, once things loosened up a bit, you could take a flight to Europe for $200. The regular, like, everyday life is perfectly normal cost, it's usually around $2,000. And I can only imagine how much to fly to the Middle East.
at one point, yeah. Number one, I'm not going to talk about my visa status. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything because literally it's no one's business. I don't know where the one up is and saying, oh yeah, we were right. Who cares even if it was true? Who cares what visa I'm on here? You can't just come.
If it's who cares, then why'd you even lie about it in the first place? That's what doesn't make sense to people. That's what doesn't make sense to me.
I'm here. At first, yeah, it was a tourist visa, and I would border hop somewhere sometimes. Yes, of course. So what? What's your point? I don't know what, like, can you please tell me what the T is? You don't just come here and get a visa. It's hard. They've changed the rule a lot. You don't know what my visa status is now.
She does mention milk tea in this. She talks quite a bit of crap about milk tea.
Now, even Petez doesn't know because I haven't told him anything in a while. I used to.
But in just the live stream yesterday, I believe, or the video yesterday, you said that you still talk with Petez every now and then. But now it's, oh, we haven't even talked in a while, so Petez doesn't know. Girl. Whatever is convenient to fit her narrative.
Border hop, yes. Now, I'm not telling you. For example, they've recently changed the rules where you can have a family visa here now. Like somebody, it depends on a lot of things. You have to have a certain amount of money and all this and that. Not like an unreasonable amount, but there's like criteria. And Salah fits the criteria. So
you're telling me Salah makes enough money? Okay. She's probably like funneling money into his account.
I'm just saying, like, they've changed things for family visas. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's not what I'm doing. I'm not telling you on purpose. Like, I don't want that private information to be told for people.
I don't think it's private, though. I don't think it is.
To exploit it for views because they have nothing. All right? They're literally desperate, low, to the point where they have nothing else, that they have to make tea out of what my visa status is in a country. As if that has any...
I mean, girl, we make tea about the fucking food that you eat. Like, it's, it's easy with you.
true meaning to their life, like, whatsoever. I don't say I lied because I purposely was vague. And I would say, yes, no, on purpose. Because it's not anyone's business. I don't want to know what it is.
That's always the case, isn't it, though? Like, it always comes down to, oh, well, I was just being vague. So, like, how can you even be upset? I was being vague on purpose. It's like, well, people can be upset that you were being vague with your own audience. I think she likes living there and being Muslim because now she can use the Islamophobia shield to deflect. She criticizes everyone and says we're all Islamophobic in here. Even though I would say I think I have been very respectful and very open to learning about the culture and everything there. She just doesn't show it.
Because again, it's my life, it's my business, not yours. The need to have all of this information about my private life is insanely invasive and insanely pathetic for content. People don't understand why I hide my status. Because, Stephanie, it's no one's business. And you are actually going to say why why I keep these things private? Have you seen people say they're going to call the Kuwait authorities?
I haven't seen that anywhere. I mean, maybe it's happening. I haven't seen it, so.
People say they're going to.
I mean, logistically, what would that do?
Show up at the airport, people looking up my tickets when I'm going on a flight, people showing up, people go real life on me all the time, Stephanie. So I'm trying to protect myself and my privacy. I don't need people knowing all my business. Just
do you think she just moved out to the Middle East so no one could go find her?
like I don't show people my marriage certificate. Like no. Yeah, no.
Well, it's all public knowledge or public information. Anyone can go out and find it.
They're not pulling me out of a peaceful place, but I'm definitely addressing it. People are that low and that obsessed with me that they would do something like that, for sure. And of course, Kuwait authorities are going to think that these people are just Islamophobic and stupid, which they are, and
How?
probably hang up on them.
She thought she ate. Well, she's about to. Like, and they will probably hang up on them. They're just going to think you're being Islamophobic.
Which they should. But I'm keeping it private because it's a part of my life I want to keep private. I don't even have to explain beyond that why, you know? It should just be left.
Well, I mean, did you even say that, though? I don't think so. You just kind of always dangle information over people's heads until they're finally like, well, fine, I'll just go out and find it for myself.
At that. Okay, she doesn't want to talk about it. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not something I want to talk about. I'm saying that there are a lot of Islamophobic people who make a lot of comments. So, like the Mahari Ham and all that stuff, and say,
so we just hate Muslims, you guys. Referring to her as a pig. Oh, horrible.
I'm obsessed with plane crashes because I'm gonna be a bomber and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's just more prudent to be very secretive about things.
She literally makes a plane crash joke, though, later on in this. Like, I mean, I don't think jokes like that are really that funny anyways. So, if anything, she's going to just try to smuggle food in her fucking suitcase, like those TikTok videos that you see of people coming from, like, China and they have, like, 50 pounds of beans stuffed away in the lining of their suitcase.
Things like this. But there's one ridiculous reaction channel who put in, like, a clapping sound, like a cheering sound, when they found out what Pete's said, and it's like, what's your one up? Like, really, that you're.
It's just the fact that you were dishonest. That's, I guess, what the one up is. I don't know.
The most invasive reaction channel? Okay, good for you. Genuinely, none of these things are anyone's business. And I'm not going to turn against Pete. He's not going to turn against me. You can keep trying. It's not going to happen. If I don't talk about it.
This has, like, it's very high schooler kind of girl energy, isn't it, guys? Isn't it?
Jimmy, they're going to get content out of anything. So it doesn't matter at this point. AR?
Girl, I get content out of you stuffing your face. It's boring as fuck, but hey. Content is content, right, guys?
Get stuffed. Okay, goodbye.
Get stuffed. She is, that's for sure.
Yeah, of course it bothers me that people
Eating entire cups of yogurt with her fucking dinner meals.
invade my privacy. And if you want to defend that kind of behavior,
there is some moments in here where she's just kind of like unironically funny.
goodbye. Go watch them then, I don't care. So that's that. That's the tea. That's the cold tea that's not going to go anywhere. Sometimes it happens. I accidentally use my left hand. Like, these people are these people berate me every day and they think they're any better morally and they're going to go to heaven? No. And
so she's damning everyone to hell. How sweet of you, Miriam. So you can have fun next to Trump in hell. Same energy. She's like, oh, you think you're getting into heaven? No.
by the way, and whenever I was telling Pete's mom that, it meant when I was doing that. At one point I was. Yeah, so it's no secret. By the way, you have to also leave the country to come back in with a new status. So womp womp, you really found out nothing.
That could match up the timelines of your little trips here and there, though.
Even if you did, who cares? Like, I don't see how that makes any difference to anyone's life. Yet they think they're the good ones, delusional group of idiots. Exactly. They don't like to be called out. They don't like when it's turned on them. Too bad. And they don't like that they can't.
Well, I mean, other than you, Foodie, who's going to come after them? And, like, you're not going to even go after them. Are you kidding me? The worst you can do is just over the internet.
Get a one-up on me, because nothing they do has an effect on my life. Do you people never, like, self-reflect and think that you're maybe a little too insane? And
calling people insane now? That's not very nice, Mary Ham. I hate Muslims now, you guys. I'm Islamophobic because I referred to her as a ham. Thank you, Linda.
invasive. And do you not hate the fact that you have to do these kinds of things to get any views at all? It's just irritating because it's so...
Don't you hate the fact that you have to destroy your fucking health for views, girl? Or do this and acting a fool?
Invasive. It's like someone's privacy. Oh, but you're a public figure. Oh, okay, that makes it all much better. I'm just a YouTuber with 100K subscribers. I'm not a friggin...
See how quickly she is latching on to that, oh, I have 100K subscribers. I'm no one. I just have 100,000 subscribers that I bought.
Celebrity. If people ask me, are you a tourist? What's your visa status? Why should I tell them if I don't want to? That's just my point, you know?
What's the point of hiding it? Like, I'm not sure why it matters. If there's all these logistical reasons and whatnot, then that sounds like a perfectly valid reasoning.
No? Glad you haven't let anything drive a wedge between you and Peace. No, it's not gonna happen. I just told him, like, I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it, but just don't ever, like, talk about me at all, period, you know?
She sounds real fucking mean about it. She's like, I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it, but just don't ever talk about me ever again. Girl.
And I'm sure he'll be okay with that. He usually doesn't.
Well, I mean, every dog has their day, girl. He's eventually going to get fed up with the way that you treat him. I'm kind of here for the day he does.
So, I'm sure he just was talking and not realizing. You know what? People bait him very hard. They bait him for information about me. I see it sometimes in his chats. Whatever. The level of it.
So she'd be sitting in the chats just silently watching, waiting for people to, you know, try to get some info out of him.
Obsession is weird. I don't know. I don't even care. They forever try to be more.
She doesn't care, but she's going to... We're not even halfway through the video yet, you guys. She still went on for like another hour 15. This is just the first few minutes.
More and more invasive. They forever try to go lower and lower. Like, now I've told Pete never to even mention me. He won't. So good luck with that. We're not going to not, be against each other. And you don't know my...
Well, no, because you always have to have someone to fall back on. That's the thing with Pete's. I think he is her, like, safety net in a way.
Current status, just because I told him at one point that his mother that I used to do that. So good luck with your cold, stale loser tea. Who wouldn't be bitter about people trying to be so invasive in your life? I'm just at least, I'm just defending myself. I'm just pointing out about the whole situation. And it's gonna go nowhere as usual. Edgy and cool and a reply from me to talk about them because you're pathetic. But the fact that you support an abuser makes you a really pathetic person. So good for you. No, I'm not.
She's talking about Natter, but I wasn't sure like who exactly she was talking about in that. Like, but she just gets so spiteful, dude.
I'm not mad at Pete's at all. I'm not mad at Pete's. No animal abuse. Lies. How about FF loser chain smoking in front of her animals, right? Like she likes to accuse. Her nails.
Well, I mean, you do it literally in this live, girl. You literally hit the fucking thing and then like blow it directly at the cat, which is right in front of you. I mean, I can't speak on the FFG thing because I don't watch her, but...
Overgrowing while I was away and then me going to deal with it when I got back is not animal abuse, idiot. That's even in the stupid Mr. Cardigan,
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a little funny.
With them. Okay, the tea with Takat, it's actually very shameful that people have the nerve to go into her chat and say that this YouTuber is problematic. Why would I be problematic when you are the ones reporting her? I did nothing to her channel. So how is it me that's the problem? Idiots, that's what. So anyways, that's fine, whatever. I mean, you're not going to affect me. It's not my channel. I don't care. If I was just going to these people just for subs, like not just, I wanted to support and try to get support from a different community than just these vultures. I'm sorry. Anyway, some of these people have 5 people in their chat at one time. Some people have, that's fine, she can curse me, I don't give a crap. Some people have, at the most 20, 30, that's it. Okay?
She's talking about it like a bad thing, but then later acknowledges that Pete's only ever has like 8 people in his live. Not that it matters.
So it's no scandal. I didn't get all these subs from that sub for sub. There's no way, because I've grown almost 2,000 subs. So, yeah.
Yeah, because you bought them.
Yeah. And they have the nerve to go warn her about me. I did nothing but try to promote her channel and support her as a small channel. They're the ones who are going there saying, reported you, you're supporting Foodie Beauty, or you're supporting Everyday Miriam, but they're the ones reporting her. Like, they're so, like, mental. Like, there's no other word for it. Whatever. They think that's going to affect me. Doesn't affect my channel at all. Did it affect my channel in any way? No, I don't even know this person, so they're mad at me. And, okay. Hi, Teardrop. You're not going to...
But she's just so nice. She's so nice and cares about smaller channels. But then when, you know, that smaller channel is no longer happy with her, then it's, I don't even care.
It gets me. You can just get a life and give up now, because it's not going to happen no matter what you do. No matter what you do, even if you kill me, I believe in God. Good. If it's my time, it's my time.
Girl, I would not tempt people. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's fucking insane.
So, stay mad, stay sad, stay contentless, unless you're doing something stupid like this. Trying to find out my...
Well, I mean, girl, you're just sitting here eating.
Visa status for views. Trying to look at my Photoshop, if I did Photoshop on my body for 4 hours, as a Muslim body shaming another Muslim. Idiots. I don't care. I don't know this person, Brenda. Why do I care? That's on her. Whatever. Who cares? Tell me you're not beefing with James. He's your ride or die. No, absolutely not. Chantel's right away. Thanks for the super chat. If you were here at the beginning, you would have heard me defending him, actually. Nobody is...
She even is speaking, like, arrogantly to her own supporters. Like, that was someone that was genuinely asking what's going on, and she even has to snap back at them. Like,
especially not internet losers are ever going to come between me and another person in my life. Sorry, it's not going to happen. If it ever did. Not.
It did, though, in the past, so there's possibility.
Not on me. You know, I don't listen to people. I don't listen to people what they say. Done with what behavior, Alma? Omi? Addressing and defending myself and bringing up good points? Oh, well, then if you think I'm affected by that, okay. But it doesn't affect my life. Like, I don't care if that person says nasty things about me. What do I care? I don't know them. They don't have any...
Oh, she definitely cares.
Impact on my life. Just like my visa status has 0 impact on your life. None. Are you any, do you feel any more fulfilled in life? Like, hearing that? I don't know. Petez is talking about you. Petez is talking about trying to drive a wedge between us.
We're gonna have to make a migration downstairs. I hear goo. What? Jesus Christ. Oh, y'all want to see the mess that I just opened up to? Oh my god. Okay.
Talking about things that shouldn't matter to people online. You know? Like, they're toxic, they're disgusting, they're Islamophobic, they're fat shamers, they're vile. They say the most disgusting things. Why would I want that in...
I mean, girl, so do you. So do you. She is being, like... She annoys the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, you guys.
My chat just for views and money. Like, there's no way. You know? Money can always be made another way. Anytime you talk about drama...
Girl, then do it. Go get a job.
There's more viewers. Like, what does that tell you? If that's what you mean by me being boring is no drama... and not raging and getting upset. What kind of human being does that make you to be entertained by seeing somebody down and out or somebody affected emotionally by something? Like, I don't get that mentality at all. I would rather watch plane crash videos than that crap. 100%. So what?
See, she gets upset at people for saying that she makes plane crash jokes and like makes light of it and then goes and does it.
But like I told his mom, like, oh, well, yeah, whenever you're on a tourist visa, if you want to come back, you have to border hop, of course. But that might not be the case now, for all you know. It's not anyone's business, you know? Like, I don't know how people don't look at these people and think they're hella weird, you know? Guaranteed people from Kuwait would think you're weird at that kind of stuff.
Why would we care what fucking Kuwait people think? As if that's the marker for all of society that, you know, as if Kuwait people think you're weird, that's it for you. Well, that's just, dude, what?
There's a girl, her visa status, but like, what kind of like BS is that? It's so invasive. It's just stupid. Oh my God, she's leaning on her fridge.
This is her making fun of milk tea, I believe.
And what's your point? Like, what in the fat shaming ableist crap is that? Oh, and by the
her favorite go-tos, you're just fat shaming. You're just ableist. Girl, I don't think it's necessarily ableist or fatphobic to be like, you have gotten yourself to this point, and to consider that like a disability in itself, and to act like you are disabled from anything other than your own choices. It's just so fucking bizarre.
way, one more thing about the TACAT thing, okay? Don't come in here and act surprised that they're cursing me out or they're mad at me. I don't know if it's true. If it is, don't be surprised, because you're the ones.
Hi. How'd that feel? Hi, sweetheart. Say hi to all your fans.
Who went into her chat reporting her and instigating it. You wanted this reaction. You wanted these people to turn against me because you don't want me to have any supporters, which is just ridiculous. So please, please don't act surprised by that. Duh, that's what you wanted to happen for your entertainment, which makes you a good person. And these people will sit there and judge my morality and how I treat people. Right, okay, makes sense.
And then to the hookah.
Takat is somebody that I went into their chat and was talking about like my subscribers and supporting like her channel, and these people didn't have many people in their chat. So if I was looking, wouldn't it make more sense to go into a huge chat and ask for subscribers? You know, people were like then harassing her. They did some digging or whatever, and of course they have to go over there and be like, we're reporting your channel. Like, they're just being nasty to her and whatever, you know? And now they think that it's like my problem that they did this. It's their doing, you know? So I don't care. I don't know this person in real life. Like, I think it's disgusting what people are doing to her. Nothing to do with me. I didn't do a thing. I didn't report her. I didn't do any of that. So that's all you're doing. So you can blame yourselves and call yourselves the nasty people.
Well, I mean, she should also, like, kind of figure to some extent by this point that that's just what comes with the territory of, you know, being foodie beauty, essentially. Like, she could just allow the new audience to come in itself instead of going out and like fishing for it. But I also feel like there's something she isn't telling us.
People, you can't blame me for your actions. It doesn't work that way. You don't know shit. Crap. Sorry. Hate by assumptions, exactly. Just like that stupid documentary. She put her sister in the dryer. She treated her mom like you don't know
See, so she watched it. She watched.
Exactly, like, we don't know anything. There's no proof. Can you focus on something important instead of cutting
I'm pretty sure there is proof. You've talked about it yourself, girl.
people's looks down? I don't care if my teeth are mother of pearl or orange or friggin' eggshell or yolk yellow. Take the hint. No one wants you on this platform. You're a meth smoking abuser and doo-doo running your mouth. Pfft, I don't even care what you think.
That's very, very good Muslim of her. What, sweet pea? Hi, sweet pea. Here we go. Get a little rumble for you guys. He's in a playful mood.
Reaction titties. Bruce, you addressed that blackface stream, the second stream that you privated. Yeah, why'd you private it, right? Yeah, address it.
Anytime that people bring up like racism aspects to why people don't like her, she always goes, address it, and then doesn't address it. Like, girl, this is why people don't like you. Big white nose. Oh my god. He's so big.
People want me to address everything, so... Oh, the big deal is that you lie about it. So what? It's not your business. If I want to be vague, if I want to change things, if I want to say something to mislead you, that's not your business, especially... And I've even said that, you know.
So then, if you're saying, like, if I choose to mislead you, people have a right to be upset about that, girl. Not everyone's going to be like your loyal beezers that just let you say whatever you want to them, and they'll just be like, yes, master, thank you. Ow. Oh my god.
So, what are you doing? They haven't traveled. They sit there on their butt, judging me over things they know nothing about. You look dumb wasting your time.
They don't travel. So because we don't travel, which, I mean, I have, so, girl, as if that's like the marker for how knowledgeable someone can be. Oh, well, I'm traveled. Miriam, girl, please. Girl, please. You've been to Canada, Cuba, you live in Kuwait, so, and you went to the Philippines.
Milk tea, raging on Twitter, looking up rules that you know nothing about, that you're wrong about, just like the marriage. She's not married at all. Look at the rules. Okay, then you know the rules that we would not be able to live together here if we weren't, right? And you think with the amount of...
And people don't believe that he's living there. So, I mean, he does show up on stream, or a voice did at least, which sounded like Salah's.
Haters I have that I would admit to living with somebody, they could easily come knock at our door and check it out. So, wrong again. Breaking news, Foodie Beauty, I'm Googling now, I'm gonna go on Twitter. She's not a resident, everybody. Like, what is that? How does that affect your life? Because they live in the Middle East, they think they know everything, all the rules about everybody. One point,
See, she won't... At first it's, oh, well, you don't live in the Middle East, so you don't even know. And then it's, oh, well, they live in the Middle East, so they think they know everyone. Like, girl, it's never perfect. It's never enough. You know, it's never going to be valid. As long as it's criticism, it'll never be valid to her.
Just checked out. One time I saw people analyzing Amber Lynn's placement of her teeth, that her front teeth...
We do that.
They're not aligned like in a certain way. I can't live in a world on a planet with people like this. This is what makes me rage. Middle two.
I mean, girl, who cares? Fuck. I can't live on a planet with people like this. Okay.
With conspiracy, exactly. You people need to seek help, okay? Don't bother coming in here giving me advice on my mental health. How many personalities you think I have?
Well, I mean, I think most people are just saying you should go get some therapy.
Go immediately to the next freaking asylum and get help, because this is an unhealthy level of obsession. So...
But you feed it. That's the thing. You feed it more and more, and that's just going to make them worse, honestly. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that, like, it's not invasive, it's not a bit too far. Because, yeah, in my eyes, I wouldn't do that. I can't say, you know, what someone else should or shouldn't do, though, with public information. That's the thing.
That was me ranting and raving. The documentary was so boring. Oh, my gosh. Documentary. Okay. Thank you very much, Yo Mama, and happy belated birthday. Surely this...
Also, like, why is Yo Mama in the chat kissing her? But it's a little odd. Maybe that's why Amber Lynn loves him so much.
Can't be your content now, reacting for 4 hours. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, cookies and cream. I'm sure you watch reaction channels, and that's what they do. So you're gonna criticize me? Okay. Because the last time some, I don't want to say bad words, came on and was like, N-word. Address the
And she's not
blackface.
gonna apologize for that. She just says like, oh, well, I can't trust people now. So that's why. Not, yeah, I'm sorry. I should have like vetted, should have known better.
Yeah, address it. Address it.
Address
They
it.
don't get to me in that way anymore, ever. The dumbness a bit, yeah. It's actually, like, I laugh at it for a good, like, half an hour straight before I even come online and address it.
And she thinks we're the crazy ones. Oh, that's a nice face. She's saying, I laugh to myself for a half hour before I come on. Dude, that sounds fucking crazy.
roll my eyes like, she wants the bread. Babe!
Oh my god, yeah, and then her cat, Julia, completely stole like an entire bag of bread. And she didn't like try to stop her at all. She was just, oh, she loves bread. Just let her eat it? Like, what the fuck?
Come look, babe, she took the whole bread off the ground.
Well, what's going on, guys?
I'm not gonna lie to you that, what's going on, guys? It sounds like it's over a phone. It sounds like it's coming through a speaker.
Hello, Beezers.
I just wanted to address those things.
Hello, Beezers.
Like, just the level of invasiveness that the certain community gives themselves, like, the right to. This.
What in the nun? The nun is too skinny. We know that.
Certain information, there's no tea, there's no fight between Pete and I, there's no whatever, who cares about the visa status, it's irrelevant, you still don't know
It would be irrelevant if you were just honest.
anything, you're not any more knowledgeable than you were before hearing Pete's talk. Does some Twitch streamer stream without a green screen? Like, I was thinking of putting myself in the corner but just keeping this background because
So, she does have a green screen and she does have a photo image of this background. Do I think she's using a green screen right now? No. But I do think she has in the past. And I think she will in the future. So we know now that she can set up a live stream with the green screen and make it look like she's still in her apartment. You got crazy eyes tonight, Bubba.
the other room is hot. I'm not insulting anybody other than calling it dumb, which it is. I'm sorry, but it's really, really ridiculous, a lot of the things.
She said a lot more fucking rude and hurtful things than just calling someone dumb.
Like I said, with our marriage, our situation wasn't on Google, so good luck. Anyway.
Good luck. All right, that's the end of that, guys. Woohoo. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning on in. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, Goo does as well. He's over there. Hi, big man. But I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much once again. I truly cannot thank you guys enough. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.